कीजिए टाइम पास, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, एको सुनो मत बोलो, मेरे बी 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you in that zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy. श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः, गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। न वै मानश्च मौनं च सहितौ वसतः सदा, अयं मानस्य विषया यसौ मौनस्य तद्विदुः। The topic that we are discussing in Sanat-Sujatiyam is death. What is death? Normally we understand death means dying and the body is burnt or buried. But that is not death, because it doesn't happen. When the body dies, it disintegrates. So who dies? There is one sutra, Sanghatasya Pararthatvat. Whenever anything is created by assembly of parts, it is not meant for that. For example, car. What is a car? It is assembly of parts. Therefore, the car is not meant for the wheels. The car is not meant for the steering. The car is not meant for the wiper. The car is meant for someone who is other than the parts and the assembly of the parts. How simple it is? Similarly, our body is also the same way. It is assembly of various parts. Suppose somebody has got some problem in his leg and leg is amputated. Yet he continues to exist. He doesn't die. Somebody loses his eyesight. He continues to exist. He doesn't die. See, friends, this is the first rule to be understood. Thereafter, the second step comes. See, then what is the meaning of death, mrityu? Pramado vai mrityu bravimi. Pramada. Pramada means arrogance of ignorance. And where there is arrogance of ignorance, then it leads to a strong personality. What is the strong personality? Who gets hurt, insulted in no time. Very strong personality. Here, Sanat Kumarji tells, Manasya maunasya sahitau vasata na kada. Honor, respect, and silence, they never stay together. See? Then, ayam manasya vishaya. Living our day-to-day life in this relative world is honor and dishonor. This is so important. There was a seeker who went to a Mahatma. And the Mahatma insulted him badly. And then after a day or two, that hurt was already there in his heart. After a day or two, again he came. That day, Maharaj, you insulted me before everybody. Everybody thought I am very close to you. And you insulted me before everybody. You scolded me. Then the Maharaj said, look here. You consider yourself to be close to me. Yes. Now when I hurt, I insult you. You cannot take it. Will you be able to take the hurt and insult from the unknown people? Spiritual life is not putting you on a pedestal. No. A rock becomes a vigraha when it has gone through hammer and chisel treatment, is it not? Manasya maunasya sahitau na vasataha sada. Respect and silence, they don't go together. Then, ayam manasya vishaya, leading our day-to-day life in the relative world. So, when you go, oh, you are received with garlands, and and next time you go, they don't even look at you. I'm not going to go again. Why? Disrespect. See? And mauna asau tad viduhu. Mauna is what? Mauna is in the field of absolute reality. Therefore, mauna vyakya prakatita para brahma tattvam yuvanam varshishtante vasadrushiganaihi avrutam brahmanishtai आचार्येन्द्रम करकलित चिन्मुद्रमानंदरूपम स्वात्मारामम मुदित वदनम दक्षिणामूर्तिमीडे. So, Shrir hi manartha samvasat sapi paripantini. But when you are given lot and lot of respect and honor, this Shri, that means prosperity, this wealth of respect, etc., sapi paripantini, this is the destroyer of your spiritual path. Paripanthi means lootera, the one who loots on the way. You don't know you are going comfortably, somebody comes and loots you away. Paripanthi. Shrir hi manartha samvasat sapi paripantini. Then Brahmi sudurlabha shrirhi. But the wealth of spiritual life is prajnahinena kshatriya. If you are walking spiritual path, you will never get hurt or insulted in life. The more susceptible we are to respect and disrespect, we have not even one step on the spiritual path. See? So, Brahmi sudurlava shrihi prajnahine nakshatriya. Those who are prajnahina, those who are leading only the worldly life, achievement, failure, friends, enemies, respect, disrespect, those who are lost in this dvandva, it is said, Brahmi Sri, this wealth of the spiritual life, sudurlabha, very difficult for those who want respect and reverence in this world. See, friends, when this was told, then our Dhritarashtraji asked the question, Kaseisha mauna katarantu maunam prabruhi vidvan iha mauna bhavam maunena vidvan upayati maunam katham mune maunami hacharanti. So his question is, to whom this silence happens? Which silence? Which allows the divinity to manifest. See? Kaseisha maunaha. Who is a really silent person? See? Then, Katarandu maunam. And what is the nature of this silence? What does it mean? Is he frowning? You are dumb. I am practicing spirituality. Maunam. He Maharaj, spiritual path is very simple. We make it complicated. I'll tell you one thing. Recently it happened. I was going before 2 months or 3 months to Australia. So waiting on the airport near the boarding gate and waiting. What can you do there? So one lady came and she did namaskar, chamatkar. I said, namaskar. Over. I don't ask anybody about anything. Who are you? Where from you? How does it matter? Create garbage in the head. Then she says, Swamiji, I am so and so. She gave her card. She is doctor by profession. And she said, since this corona, we have been listening, you, me and my husband, and it has made such a tremendous impact on our life that we are not the same what we were earlier. I said, Rama, you are great. Over. She went back to her seat, then wrote something, and again gave me. I said, Mama, sit down. He said, no. This is her words. See? Familiarity breeds contempt. Ati parichayan avajnaya. If you respect and revere somebody, if you remain too close, you lose. Not the Mahatmas, we lose. Because we are looking at the world with the glasses of ignorance. See? Therefore, keep a distance. See? Those Mahatmas who were there, for example, Shirdi Sai Baba, when he was alive, there used to be hardly a handful of people around him. Now millions. Why? It is difficult to live with a living Mahatma. It is easier to live with a dead Mahatma. You take the boiling water and do Pada Puja. He will not say anything. And for a living one, hey, shut up. He is one. See, Mahatma scolding me. Are Dumbo. We look at the world with the glasses of ignorance. Therefore, Kaseisha Mauna Kataranno Mauna. What is the kind of the silence? Then, Prabruhi Vidvan Iha Mauna Bhava. And therefore, oh dear teacher, kindly tell me, explain me this kind of silence that you are talking about. And how this wise man, with the language of silence, with the eloquence of silence, how does he attain oneness with the Brahman? See? Therefore, hey Mune, O contemplative teacher, tell me, how do Kataranno monam iha acharanti. How people practice this monam? See? Contradictions. Yato vacho nivartante aprapya manasasaha. Truth is that which is beyond the scope of speech. Again, Kathopanishad, Bhagavad Gita. Ascharyavat pashyati kashchidenam ascharyavat vadati tathaiva chanya. It is the wonder of wonder that the teacher talks about that which is beyond the scope of words. And much more wonder of wonder is that which cannot be understood is understood by the student. Ascharya. Is it not? The teacher keeps on telling, see, keep silent. Then only the truth is revealed. But he keeps talking. See, friends, so kindly tell me. So Sanat-Sujatiya Maharaj says, Yato na veda manasa sahivam anupravishanti tatasya maunam yatrothito veda shabdastathayam satanmayatvena vibhati rajan. How beautiful. Yato na veda manasa sah eva anupravishanti. That which does not fall in the purview of the speech and the mind, where even the Vedas cannot enter, tataha samaunam. That is called the maunam. Right now, not posthumous. This. I am not talking. So many things are heard. Fan, car, my words. But a hearer is not born. No comments. Appreciation, depreciation. Nothing. This is that. Etadvaitat Katopanishad. So, hearing is happening, hearer is not born, and you are not sleeping also, I hope. See? So, yato na veda manasa saha eva anupravishanti tataha samaunam. Therefore, maunam is not only not talking by mouth, knowing well that the truth does not fall in the purview of description. How will you define silence? By talking. See? Silence is that which doesn't get disturbed by sounds. What we call prashanti. You know, those who are followers of Satya Sai Baba, there is ashanti. We are expert in that. We don't require any commentary. Second is shanti, opposite of ashanti. The third is prashanti. Prashanti nilayam. Nilayam is abode. So what is prashanti? That which is not improved by shanti or peace, and that which is not disturbed by ashanti or disturbance. Meaning, when there is a silence, there is no joy. When there is noise, there is no disturbance. This is maunam. What will be the spiritual practice? If somebody tells us, you are intelligent, you are dumb, and you take it real, because pramado vai mrityur bravimi. Pramada is this. We are proud of our wrong notions. See? And when these wrong notions are broken, we get hurt. One example. Once I was somewhere and with my friend and his daughter, we went for a walk. And we had to go down to the sea. So, that daughter, maybe about 20 years or so, said, Swamiji, let's go down there, it's so beautiful. I said, no, I can't. Down, going and again coming up, I can see from here. I am very lazy. No, see how beautiful it looks. I said, now I must straighten her. I said, do you know, all that looks beautiful is never beautiful. What do you mean? I said, for example, you look beautiful. Next 1 week she did not talk to me. Because the parents make the fool of the children. My darling, my daughter, you are Tilottama and you are whatnot, wow, 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 wow. And that kind of image is made in our mind about ourselves. When that image is broken by the society, we get hurt, is it not? This is pramad. This is death. Nothing can touch you. Like colors and forms cannot touch the vision. Will the vision become hurt? See, only red color. There is no yellow, dirty fellow. No. Meaning, here seeing is happening, but seer is not born. My friends, this is yato na veda manasa sahavam anupravishanti tatasam maunam yatrothito veda shabdastatayam. And from where uttitha veda shabdaha, and from where the sounds begin. From where the knowledge begins. When you are chanting any mantra, we only do it mechanically. Please remember, mantra sadhana is not a action-oriented spiritual practice. See? Suppose you take the mala in your hand. Most of us do. And then in that mala, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Rama, what's going on? Can there be more foolishness than this? Then try this technique. Do it in your mind. Chant whatever Lord's name you are taking. Om Namah in your mind. Om Namah Shivaya. And hear yourself. You are the one chanting Kriya. You are the one listening Jnanam. Do it right now for 1 minute. Chant whatever name you are taking. Chant as well as listen. Begin. Because you are chanting, you are listening, therefore all other sounds make no impact on us. But if you are mechanically doing, Unosha, 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 who has come? Who is making the noise? Unosha, Unosha, Unosha. All that I am telling you is not from books. Work yourself. Don't go to the touch method. See? So, yatro thito veda shabda, where from the sound begins. So, Om Namah Shivaya. So, your attention is on the sound. You are chanting, you are creating the sound, you are hearing the sound. Om Namah Shivaya. Where from it begins, where it ends. Where from it begins, where it ends. Sa tanmayatvena vibhati rajan. Hey Dhritarashtra Maharaj, O king, this is what is called maunam. Maunam is not that dumb thing, putting something on the face. Then what these people do? They have got a paper and pencil in there. Get me a cup of tea. No sugar. Conjuice, add some more. Arey, why don't you talk? Bhagavad Gita clearly tells, Mana prasada saumetvam maunam atma vinigraha. Mauna is a discipline of speech. No, Mauna is a discipline of mind. And therefore, I told you very simple way, do not talk to yourself. Talk to others if needed. See? Telling somebody's fault and hurting someone is better than telling the lies and making a fool of him. Simple. But we like, they are called Chatugiri. Only on the surface. Oh, you are so nice. Oh, my God. So, Satanmayatvena Vibhati Rajan. So, Maunam is our essential nature. Now Dhritarashtraji asks, Rucho yajunsi adite yaha samavedam sachayo dvijaha papani kurvan pape na lipyate na salipyate. Dhritarashtra says, kindly tell all these Vipra. Vipra is what? Or Dvija. Dvija is born second time. So, those who are born second time, who are second time born, be attentive. Janmana jayate Shudraha. By death we are all Shudra. Shudra means what? Who can only do one thing, complain and cry. Example, all government servants. They don't want to work. See? And after destroying, like there are many of them. One of my friend, he is no more. I used to go sometime to his place. Oh, husband, wife, everybody gone, wherever they have to go. The old couple. So I asked, I said, Kaka, how many years you are taking the pension and are you getting sufficient? Swamiji, I worked for 20 years. I am taking pension for last 40 years. My present pension is 5 times my last pay that I had borrowed. And what they have done whole year? Nothing. And yet they complain. Shudra. These other people work hard. We may condemn business people. Try, you do it. See? So, Janmana jayate Shudraha. Then, Samskara Dvija Uchate. Then we are given the manners, how we should live our life. Samskar is manners. And there, after the third stage, Vedabhyasi Bhaved Vipraha. Such a disciplined person alone can study the scripture, the Veda. Therefore, Rujo Yajamshi Aditi Yaha Sama Vedam Chayo Dvijaha Papani Kurvan Papena Lipyate Nasalipyate Va. See? So, those who are studying the various Vedas, the question is, are they influenced by the sin if they commit one? Because they are studying the Vedas. Meaning what? You are chanting the Lord's name, but you commit sins. Will the sins affect such a man who is following a very nice religious path? This is in short. Sanat Kumarji tells, no. Don't have that wrong notion. Naivam samanya rucho vapi yajamsi cha vichakshana trayante karmana papa natte mithya bravimi. I am not telling you the lies. I am telling you the truth. You may study all scriptures and everything, but your conduct is that of sinful, cheating others, destroying others. It will not be removed. See? You have to go through your path. Take an example. This is just example. I was awarded Bharat Ratna. Then I am busy for my lectures. So I told Vivek, you go and get it here. I can't go. Vivek is very happy. Go to the big function, all people are watching, photo, he goes there and comes very happy. Within a week's time, they discover I am a great murderer and this case was hanging for so many years. Now they have proved it completely. Now I am given a punishment, hanged to death. Again, Vivek, I am very busy. Go. See, merit you can disown. Sins you have to go through. Now, what is the sin? Be attentive. Sin is when we fall short of self-respect. Many times we do something, afterwards we regret, I should not have done that. Now, what is the regret? Regret is when the action that we do is not respected by us. We fall short of self-respect. There is regret. Suppose you have cheated somebody and because of that, that person's whole life was destroyed and you know you are responsible. That regret will kill you till the death. See, friends, in the old age, this is the biggest problem. Taittiriya Upanishad very clearly tells. In the old age, what is the problem? Two of them. Kimahagam papam akaravamiti, kimagam sadhuna karavam. When I was young, why did I go the wrong way? When I was young, why I did not go the right way? In the old age, you have to live 24 hours a day. And then all the regret is piling on your head. See? Therefore, na samanya rucho vapi yam he vichakshana na trayante karmanaha papat. If you are done wrong, it will not help you. Nate mithya bravimi. I am not telling you lies. Na chandamsi vrajinastarayanti maya vivam mayaya vartamanam nidam shakunta iva jata pakshat chandosedam prajahanti antakale. See, those who are hypocrites, showing something different and inside something different. So important, my friends. We are leading a life which is shown outside different, inside different. Therefore, such hypocrites, those they are studying the scriptures, they are moving in the world with all the kinds of things. Do you think they will be liberated? No. Then, like when the birds, baby birds, when their wings are grown up, they go away from the nest. In the same manner, when the wings of your sins have grown up, then the jiva leaves this body, goes into another body. And in this manner, punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam continues. But if we are able to dissolve all impressions, then nothing to do, nowhere to go. Therefore, friends, our attention should be all the time, whatever we are living in this world, on the mind, not on the world. Presently, our attention is on the world. See, I went to their house, They did not even tell me yes. I only entered. I am feeling very bad. Why we feel bad? Because be attentive. Because we all have an image about ourselves. I have my own image about myself. The people also have image about me. When these two images, there is a parallax, the frustration happens. See? Therefore, one is not liberated if our conduct in life is not perfect. And what is the perfect conduct? Again and again we have to insist, none of our actions, none of our interactions, none of our words leave any impact in the form of like or dislike or guilt or arrogance on our mind. See, friends, Needam Shakunta Ivajata Paksha Chandasayenam Prajahanti Antakale. So all what you have studied, etc., it will not help. Because life of hypocrisy. Hypocrites are those who suffer most in life. Externally they show everything, but internally completely paralyzed. See? Continuing further, again Dhritarashtra asked the question. Na ched veda vedavidam tratum shakta vichakshana ka asa kasmat pralapoyam brahmananam sanatana. See? He says, if this is true, then if the Vedas are unable to protect the knowers of the Vedas, then why do the learned ones proclaim and make a wrong statement? If you study scriptures, you will be protected. Why they say like that? See, because we have only read the words without understanding the meaning. Like this same word, mrityu, death. What do we understand? Death means what? Death of the body. That is not the meaning. Because the body doesn't die, it is disintegrated. And we think that is death. See? Similarly, the subtle body. What is subtle body? Subtle body is a seat where there are aberrations like desire, anger, greed, frustration, arrogance, etc. These are the diseases of the subtle body. When our mind does not carry any desire, desire-free mind is consciousness. Then what happens to the mind? Mind dies. What happens to the ice cube when it is put in the water? After some time, where the ice cube has gone, it has died. Did it die? It melts back in the waters, is it not? Who dies? Because we don't understand the correct import of the words, we get carried away. See? Therefore, why these Pandits say, if you study Vedas, you will go to heaven, this is all wrong or what? So Sanat-Sujatiya says, Tasaiva namadi vishesha rupaihi idam jagat bhati mahanubhava nirdishya samyak pravadanti vedaha tad vishwarup api udaharanti. See? Sanat Kumarji says, listen here. There are different names given to this reality. Reality is the same. This world is also nothing but the same Paramatma. Like man is given different names. He is called son. The same man is called husband. The same man is called as father. So has this man become three? And who are suffering? These three. Where are they? But what happens? We are so much buried under these fictitious, non-existing entities called the son, the husband and father. And therefore, when the father dies, what happens to the son? When the wife dies, what happens to the husband? When the son dies, what happens to the father? Nothing, because they never existed. But who was becoming miserable? These non-existing entities. See, friends. Therefore, tasya eva namadi vishesha rupaihi idam jagat bhati he manubhav. Oh great Dhritarashtraji, this whole world is nothing but the same Paramatma. Be attentive. Whole world is nothing but the same Paramatma. In this world, we are also included. We are not out of the world. And therefore, when you discover your divine nature, net result is free from the virus of desire. Nobody can help us. We have to ourselves discover. Nirdishya samyak pravadanti vedaha. So what the scriptures are telling? Scriptures are telling that one Paramatma with the three conditioning appears to have become three. That you don't understand. Simply chanting. Like somebody told, hey, if you go to that five-star hotel, the food is so good, yeah. You can get a big menu also there. You can choose whatever you like. So I go there, take the menu and by heart it and come back. I read everything. I can chant. I can chant. But my hunger is not gone. Because only words without meaning. When we say, na karmana, na prajaya, dhanena, and what for the Babajis go around the world, dhanena. See, I don't want anything for me, I want for my ashram. Who asked you to start the ashram? Did the world come? Hey, please start a school, start a old people home. Who told you? Nobody. It is your own khujli. See, one person somewhere on the platform like this. Therefore, I don't enter into questions. Swamiji, I have got a suggestion for you. I said, okay. See, that particular piece of land is mine. You can build a school there. We are all with you. I said, then you start. Why you require me? No, when you will start a school, then it will have some meaning. And therefore you start. I said, I don't want to start any school. Why? I said, children you produce, school I will run. Am I mad or what? You produce children, you start the school. Don't ask me. Swamiji, stand there like a chowkidar. See, this is how we get lost. Nirdishya samyak pravadanti vedaha. So the meaning of the Veda or the mantra, if they are not properly understood, we get lost like about the death. So if you have studied Vedanta clearly, distinctly, not a single passing thought about your death will appear in your mind. If this we have attained, then we have really studied Vedanta. See, friends, so nirdishya samyak pravadanti vedaha tad vishwarupam api udaharanti. And therefore, we see in our Vishwarup Darshan, Vishnu Sahasranam, Lalita Sahasranam, what it is? Everything is Paramatma. Tadartham uktam tapa etadijya tabhyam aso punyam upayati vidwan punyena papam vinahatya paschat sajayate jnana vidipitatma. So tadartham uktam tapa etadijya tabhyam aso punyam upayati vidwan. Therefore, the scriptures declare, do the tapasya is austerities, and do the yajna, do the sacrifice, etc., for attainment of this Brahman. Karma is not meant for fulfilling desires. Please understand this basic fundamental of spiritual life. Karmani chitta shuddhyartham, aikagrayartham upasanam, mokshartham brahma vijnanam iti vedanta dindima. But all our actions are only for fulfilling our desires. And if the desires are not fulfilled, we get hurt. And what are desires? Desires are expectations. The other day somebody asked me this question, Swamiji, you run around everywhere, giving talk. People don't change. Don't you feel sometimes frustrated? Like the parents feel frustrated. I have done so much for my children, but they don't listen. And I gave them all samskar. See, in our house, we used to have puja, poti. They know whole Bhagavad Gita by heart. And then in the morning, they used to chant the Vedic mantra, na karmana, na prajaya, dhanena, tyage, naike. And Vishnu Sahasranam, they know by heart, everything. But Swamiji, what happened, I don't know. My son got married to one maddam. I was thinking, he will get married to someone from our culture, our religion, our gotra. Why this is happening? Manufacturer's defect. See, friends, all that we do is only what do I get in return. Remember, whatever we are doing is only for time pass. Never retire in life. Like many wise people tell me, Swamiji, constantly running here and there. Why don't you take a break? I say, why break? I'll be completely broken. From now onwards, I stay in your house, will not go anywhere. No, I don't mean that. Who wants you? See, like here I have come in this beautiful place, staying with this Sri. Because they know I'll be living on that day. I get everything. If I am going to stay there only. Swamiji, वो कपड़े धो लेना जरा. Recognize. Keep yourself occupied till the last day of your life. Many old people, they imagine fulfillment in life means converting the good food into garbage and flying it down. Karma is not done only to earn money, but to keep yourself occupied so that you remain healthy and cheerful. Jnanena chatma upayati vidwan na chanyatha karma phalanukangshihi asmin krutam tat parigruhya sarvam amutra bhungte punareti margam. So, jnanena cha atmanam upayati vidwan. So, the wise seekers attain oneness with the divine through knowledge, not through karma. Then, nacha anyatha karma phalanukankshi. And if we do something, and if we have this notion, if I do this thing, I will get this thing, then you will get, but it is not the spiritual path. See, friends, it is so important to know karma, enough of karma. कर्म फलान वर्ग फलानुकांक्षी अस्मिन् कृतं तत् परिगृह्य सर्वम अमुत्र भुंक्ते पुनरेति मार्गम. So whatever punya karma you have done, you will go to heaven. And how long? You go to a 5-star hotel. How long? Till your reservation is there. Next day, why next day, same day, they tell you, please vacate by 11 o'clock. Why? 12 o'clock another person is coming. No, but I am not ready. We'll throw you out. Out. Your reservation is over. But you were behaving so respectfully to me. But what happened? Your punya is over. Shine punya martya lokam vishanti. Friends, that which is gained through action ends after the force of action is over. But that which is gained through knowledge never ends. See? Nothing can destroy. So, ज्ञानेन चात्मानम् उपैति विद्वान् न चान्यथा वर्ग फलानुकांक्षी अस्मिन् कृतं तत् परिगृह्य सर्वम अमुत्र भुंक्ते पुनरेति मार्गम. And therefore, those who are engaged in all kinds of karma, etc., they do that, they get the result of that karma, and again they get punareti margam, again punarapi jananam punarapi continues. Therefore, what is the knowledge? Knowledge is death is not the death what we understand. Death is anyatha santamatmanam anyatha pratipadyate kim na tena krutam papam chorena atma apaharina. We are essentially divine, but we mistake ourselves to be the body. We mistake ourselves to be good and bad. So what we are doing? We have encroached government property. Bodies we have not created. And after encroachment, we put there our name, Swami Anubhavanandaji. Then Mahamandaleshwar. Manasti Mandalam Udaram Yasya. Friends, this is how we have given up our own divine status and started thinking, I am body. Thereafter, like yesterday we talked to you, thereafter, then I am man and woman, and then husband and wife, and then children, and blah, blah, blah. There is no end to it. And when we get kicks from this world, then we come to integral yoga for satsang. Underline, for satsang. And here we come to know, oh, this is what it is. But I thought if I do yoga, then I will be healthy and live long. For what? Healthy old people are a calamity for the society. See? They have no problem of waking up early in the morning. Why? They never sleep. Now youngsters are nicely enjoying their life. They watch TV, whatever they do, then wake up in the morning little late, and these people get up early in the morning, early to bed and early to rise. They are actually jealous. They are sleeping, we can't sleep. Keep yourself occupied, busy to such an extent that you are no more extrovert. Therefore, Asmin loke tapastaptam phalam anyatra bhujyate. We do a lot of tapasya in this world, and then phalam anyatra bhujyate, and then we will be born there. Shuchi nam srimatam gehe yoga bhrashtopi jayate athava yogi nameva kule bhavati dhimatam. You do a lot of yoga, and then while doing the yoga itself, you did the bhasrika and died. Very true. But because you are doing yoga, Shuchi Nam Srimatam Gehe, because you had so many desires in your heart and you were leading a good life of yoga. Therefore, to complete that assignment of fulfillment of desires, you will be born in a rich family. And after having born in the rich family, will you continue yoga? Then for everything, there is a servant available. In the morning, the servant comes. Remove the quilt. Somebody remove the quilt. Lift me. Where is the slipper? Put it in my foot. Take me to the commode or bring the commode here, mobile commode. What maximum can you think of? Height of laziness. See? And then all your merit that you have gathered is exhausted. And then all the diseases will start gathering in you. And then you die in a miserable way. Then in the next life, it will continue. Born as a pig, remain in the gutter. See, friends. Therefore, asmin loke tapastaptam, doing lot of tapasya, standing on one leg. God has given you two legs, stand on two legs. No, standing on one leg. This I am telling you, which I have seen in China. There was somebody who came, old man, 103 years of age. So my friend told me, Swami, such and such should we go? I said, I can go anywhere, I have no problem. We'll go. We went there. So old man, 103, standing on the stage, and all the Chinese people with the slit eyes. I always think how they must be seen. Very quite big eyes, you know. So all of them were watching. And what that old man did, standing on one leg, other leg he put it behind his neck. On one leg standing. And hands above. What next? Circus. Friends, do not carry wrong notions about yoga. Yoga is tada drashtuhu sarupe avasthana. Come back to your divine nature. See? But we get lost in non-essentials in life. Those of you who have studied Yoga Sutras, they know. For asana, there are only two sutras. And the meaning of the asana is Sthira Sukham asana. Sthira Sukham, steady, happy. Steadily happy and happily steady. Not twisting the body. Twist kare. What for? See, friends. But the whole world is only lost in that. Then, tada drashtuhu sarupeva sthanam. Are we coming back to ourselves? No. Then what is the sadhana? Then, prayatna shaitilya ananta samapatibhyam. Prayatna shaitilya, freedom from efforts. Wherever there are efforts, you are not normal. Those who are hard of hearing, they have to put efforts to listen. And whenever you put efforts, you get tired. If you get tired, you go to sleep. Swamiji, lecture was awesome. Because you put me to sleep. Therefore, as effortlessly, be very attentive, as effortlessly the space supports the four elements, rejects nothing, condemns nothing, doesn't get influenced by any content, to that extent, prayatna shaitilya. And this is possible, ananta samapatibhyam, when you are absolutely normal. No efforts. But we keep on struggling. Sit for meditation. Don't disturb, yaar. Meditation, meditation. What meditation? Struggle. No struggle. And for that, you don't have to do anything. Just recognize your own self in a sense. What struggle if our eyes are normal, 6 by 6? What struggle it takes to read the things? Zero struggle. Because eyes are normal. If the eyes are not normal, then you take the book in the hand. Why? Why this style? Instead of using the eye muscles, you are using the biceps. Because eyes cannot accommodate. So you take that book and keep it away, and then accommodation happens. Because eyes are not normal. Therefore, real spiritual practice is this. Remain effortless. We don't have to prove anything to anybody in this world. We are all the time struggling. I want to prove I am good. There is a saying in Sanskrit, Ati Vinayat Dhurta Lakshanam. Those who are too much of goody, dangerous. It's so simple, my friends. Just be yourself. We don't have to prove anything to anybody. But all our struggle goes in proving something to somebody. Asmin loke tapastaptam phalam manitra bhujyate brahmananam tapas samruddham annesham tavadevahi. Therefore, the austerities of the wise men are what? They are abiding in their essential nature through wisdom. Now this is the wisdom. Vision does not have color and form or a shape, but supports all colors and forms, and yet doesn't get influence. Therefore, what is the realization for the vision? Will the vision have to be close? Because when colors and forms come, I get influence. No, you cannot. What sadhana will you do? Tell me. Similarly, the waking comes and goes, dream comes and goes, deep sleep comes and goes, samadhi begins and ends. We are the same. What sadhana you are doing? Enough of sadhana. See, my friends, whenever you put efforts, you are going wrong way. You are not healthy. Those who have got, let us take chest problem. You see their breathing, suppose one has got asthma. What is their breathing? Hey, what is this style? Not style. I got asthma. Whenever you are abnormal, you put efforts. Relax. See, my friends. Therefore, asmin loki tapastaptam phalam anatra bhujyate. They do tapasya here, and then after that I will go to heaven. What will you do in the heaven? See? Those people who are seeking something great, heaven, etc., through karma, is like what? A very gross example will make it clear. Somebody gets married, goes for honeymoon, and after going for honeymoon, they do meditation. Imagine. In the same manner, you did tapasya, you go to heaven. Will you do meditation there? You only bhog, nothing else. See, friend. Therefore, अस्मिन् लोके तपस्तपं फलम अन्यत्र भुज्यते ब्राह्मणानां तपस् समृद्धम अन्येषां तावदेव हि. But the wise people's austerities are different than the karma. See, therefore the mantra na karmana na prajaya dhanena. Then subsequent mantra is Vedanta Vijnana Sunishchitartha Sannyasa Yoga Yataya Shuddha Sattva Te Brahma Lokeshu Paranta Kale Paramrutat Parimuchanti Sarve. Parimuchanti Sarve. They have given up all the wrong notions. We have no right to destroy the body. It is not our property. What is our property? Wrong notions. Wrong notion is, I am good, I am bad, I am lucky, I am unlucky, I am man, I am woman. These are wrong notions. That is our property. Give up. And when you come to this, then you will never struggle to prove anything to anybody in this world. All our struggle is that, I am very good. Give one. Remain normal. See? Ati vinayat dhurta laksham. Tulsidaji writes in his Ramcharitmanas, the cobra, he does namaskar to you. What it will be? Killing you, is it not? He does namaskar to it. Therefore, relax. You don't have to prove anything to anybody in this world. Then the truth is revealed. Brahmananam tapa esha. This is the meaning of tapasya for the wise. Give up the wrong notions. On this again, Dhritarashtra will ask question. We will leave it for tomorrow. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.